Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all acknowledgement, honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Harachan Hakodash, who giveth us forth his servants strength and power to move mountains, and who will deliver us, Lord willing, from the hour of temptation. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that have taught us this truth. And shalom unto you, hopeful, sincere, elect members, and 1/3 of you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans and Seminole Indians that truly believe that Yahweh is and that He exists, and that Yahweh Shai is the deliverer and will deliver you. Shalom unto you. It's the brother Ibaje from the Los Angeles GMS camp, and we're currently teaching in the San Fernando Valley. The specific location that you could come out at is in Ventura. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying unto you hopeful elect members out there. So we're going to go right into it. It's the obvious that a lot of people don't want to go back to work. And if they do want to work, they want to work on their own time. They want to work on their own pay. And people are just tired, man. You know why? Because Esau purposely gave these people a year or two off from working. Alright, and that slave demon then jumped off of them. Imagine, think about it. These people didn't go back to work, didn't have to deal with no boss, didn't have to spend no money on gas to go to no work. Didn't have to deal with drama. Didn't have to deal with, people and stress and all that. So right now, these jobs are available, but people don't want them. But even then, due to Esau's lockdown, a lot of these jobs, these smaller businesses, have permanently been closed down. So here's an article, 13 reasons that help explain the labor shortage in the U.S. Alright? This year, businesses have been reporting difficulty filling open jobs as workers quit at record highs. Why? Because people they want to use all the little money that they have left to enjoy the life. Enjoy what's left of their life, because a lot of people around them are dying. And nobody want to be out here slaving and just one day just die. And it says businesses call it a labor shortage, but it's a complicated mix of many different economic factors. Those include childcare, systemic racism, multiple mismatches between workers, and open jobs. Now, before I get that, it's not really the people. It's really the Lord that's doing all of this. Alright? Isaiah 19:14. The Lord had mingled a perverse spirit in the midst of Egypt. So the Lord has put a twisted and sick spirit in this place. And they have caused Egypt to err in every work, as a drunken man staggering in his vomit. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt. No work for modern day Egypt. Alright? None. And we're seeing the prophecy of the grinders ceasing. The grinding being few. Alright, because if you these businesses They fail to realize that what makes a business to operate is the employees. And a lot of them treat the people like shit. All right? They give them low wages. And they don't really care about these people. And people staying at home for a year or two, they finally woke up out of that slave spirit. Like, we did nothing for a year or two and got paid, felt good, spend it all on whatever we wanted, no taxes and all that shit. I'm not sure if they actually did take taxes I didn't receive any, but of the unemployment, but it says, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail. So people that are having high jobs, CEOs, people these people that are in fancy marketing jobs. I remember this one guy, he called like 500 employees on the line just to tell them they're fired. All these people that get great money doing bullshit. Or tail from the servants, the man that's bringing the trash out, cutting your grass. All right, branch or rush may do. So it's getting to that point when there's no job at all. And it says, in that day shall Egypt be like unto a woman. A woman is all emotional, unstable. And it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai of hosts, which he shaketh over it. So it's the Lord that's shaking things up. All right? It's the Lord's power at work, causing these people's spirit to not want to go to work. Causing these jobs to dwindle and wither away, causing these businesses to close down. All right, so even when these people do want to go back to work, there is no work. All right. Now let's go to this article. 13 reasons. All right, it's been months, 7 months of people quitting their jobs at near record highs. So recently, I believe it was on CNN, 11 million and counting job openings, right? They're saying 4 to 5 million people have quit their jobs. Now, if there's 11 million openings, right, that means where the hell did these 11 million openings come from? Meaning people might have left their jobs. So it might be millions in counting of people that have left their jobs, more than 5. All right? And businesses are continuing to complain that they just can't find workers to fill open roles because these businesses ain't shit. They don't give a shit about their employees. They make enough money to supply it, to pay the employees all their demands and still be rich. But guess what? They pay the people the minimum. All right? Little to nothing. And they don't care how you go home and what you do with that money, the little that they give you. Many have termed it a labor shortage. See that? We're getting to the point. Isaiah 19. All right. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt. This is modern day Egypt. All right. Which the tail or branch, the head or tail or branch or rush may do. So everybody's going to be out of work pretty soon. All right. And this second lockdown ain't going to make it any better. Although 5 decades of declining wages argue that it is more of a wage shortage. Even the narrative that jobs are plentiful and for the taking is not quite right. There is certainly still people not getting hired. See, because the jobs are few. The people that do want to work can't get the jobs. And the people that are being given the jobs don't want the jobs. Because of the mismatch between the primarily low wage roles, hiring, and workers' qualifications. So they'll make you go through all these tests, and you got to be qualified, you got to have this experience and all this talent just to pay you nothing that you can't survive on. So people are like, what the hell? I got to do all of this just to get a job and then to be making nothing? So people are in that spirit of demanding now. Regardless, the labor market is undergoing structural, worker-driven changes. And here's the I'm gonna scan through most of them because there's a lot of juicy information. It says shortages may be both caused by and benefiting workers who are seeking out a living wage. All right? People are seeking a living wage, and these jobs are trying to offer you a minimum wage that you can't live with. All right? And it says analysts earlier this year found that even a 15 minimum wage wouldn't be a living wage for many families. Man, $25 is the new minimum. You can barely survive with that. Much less $15. It says businesses, that's like $15 like new $8. Paying higher wages haven't struggled as much with labor shortages and understaffing, because come on, if these businesses that are still opening, they're actually paying these people money, like good decent money to live paycheck to paycheck. But soon that will come to an end. Like I said, the head or tail. So even them high-paying jobs coming to an end. Wages have been on the rise as employers scramble to lure in workers. But after decades of declining wages, it says economist Hidai, Left Learning Economic Policy Institute argues that gains are still just catching up with losses, right? So they go into how it says the U.S. job quitters during the some workers have not only left a company for a new role or been one of the epiphany quitters. You know this the lockdown has done for people? It has made them realize, like, what the fuck are they doing with their life? Working to make someone else rich. Man, what's up with this thing? The lockdown have made everyone all become spiritual now. They have opened their eyes. They realized like they were being fucked raw. Just leave it like that. And it says one person insider talked to one from a retail merchandising to tech recruiting. It says survey about 1,000 people who voluntarily resigned from at least 2 jobs. Damn, so people are quitting like that. It says made them feel life is too short to stay in a job they aren't passionate about. So everybody's chasing their dreams, their higher position, and it says, yeah, we're not going to get into that. We don't want to get flagged. It says positions in restaurants and hotels like servers, bartenders are jobs that tend to be done in person. So it says appeal to Americans. This may not and want. So a lot of them want to apply to jobs that offer this flexibility. Like they make their own schedule. Everybody's in the spirit of wanting to be their own boss. Because now these employees now see how desperate these employers are. Whether that be fully remote or hybrid. It says workers want flexible in both location and schedule. Now, there's so much to read because it goes into how, people retiring, seniors retiring, and people making excuses just to quit to do something else. So, here we go. We're going to get another precept. And these are all prophetic. All right? Here we go. It says, Ecclesiastes 12:1, remember now the Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. So, seek he the Lord that he may live. So seek the Lord right now while the evil days are not in your face. Seek the Lord right now before all hell breaks loose, pretty much. All right? Before the Lord say, I have no pleasure in them. And how does the Lord going to show our people that he has no pleasure in them? He's going to give them over to the sword. He's going to number them to the sword. While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. So, while everything seemeth normal, all right, in the day when the keepers of the house, so who are the keepers of the house? House is the root word for economy. Who's the keeper? Ultimately, the elites, but these Wall Street men, these CEOs, and it says, of the house shall tremble. Why are they going to tremble? Because they don't know the elites, the banking families, really are the ultimate keepers of the house because they own Babylon, aka America. All right? They shall tremble because they're in fear due to they're not sure if their new order is going to work or not. And the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders, the workers, cease. the workers are going to cease, then working is going to cease. All right? Because they are few. And when the last lockdown happened, the grind, the crush, it says that being their employment. So the workers are going to cease with, the jobs are going to cease. So obviously the workers are going to cease. All right. No more jobs because they are few. And the few ones are going to be manly jobs. Super highly skilled men job. And those that look out the windows, look out of the windows, be darkened. So they're going to look, these men that have billions of dollars, these CEOs, and all those that, make the money flow, by employing employees, they're going to see that there is no future in their business in America. And the doors shall be shut in the street when the sound of the grinding is low. All right, everybody's going to be shut up. All right, gonna have no job. You ain't gonna be hearing no more tools being squeaked or loud clapping and drilling into the earth, working on the road. The grinding is gonna cease. All right. And man, when there was the last lockdown, you didn't hear no work. Once or twice you might hear something in Issachar and shit, doing something, rebuilding somebody's stuff. But other than that, no one else was working. Everyone was in their damn house. And he shall rise up at the voice of the birds, dealing with the alarm clock, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. So music is trash right now. The leader of the new school is Lil Nas X. And man, that dude his music is just pure shit in the bag. That's what it is. All right, and it says, also when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and fears shall be in the way. Fears shall be in the way. All right. You think about these people, man. They fear losing their jobs. They fear not being able to take care of their family. But we don't fear none of that. All right. And the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshoppers shall be a burden, and desire shall fail. All right. The desire to work your way up the company, the bullshit. The desire to make it in America, your dreams, your hope, college, all that shit is going to fall to the ground because man goeth to his long home, and the mourners go about the street. All right? So we're in those times, man. The grinding is about to cease. The grinding is when the sound of the grinding is low, like it says, he shall rise up at the voice of a bird. So a lot of these people gonna wake up with nothing to do. And this time, Esau ain't gonna provide for y'all asses. Y'all gonna be left stranded and dangling to die. All right. It says, in addition, workers may be quitting or staying out of work because they're hesitant. That's another thing. See that? Requirements. So much things going on. That's pretty much the Lord's hand shaking this place. Alright, see? While some of the younger retirees could return, over 2.5 of the retirees unretired in October, not all of them will come back. People are just leaving. They're just like, fuck it. A whole lot of workers retired doing that. And it looked like we shouldn't expect majority of them to return. Of course, they retired. Even people that were not even at the retirement mark, they were close. They just gave it all up. It says there are about 1.2 million adult foreign workers or work-eligible immigrants who are just not here. Uh-oh. So that the quarters increase in job opening. And he's even dealing with that immigration thing. When Issachar ain't here to pick y'all fruits and take care of y'all crops, you people are through, man. And then there's the jobs that asks for over skills and underpay. But it doesn't mean the perfect job for job seekers. That means economics call mismatches. They have been dragging on for months regarding skills, location, pay expectation. It says, it's why some job seekers are sending in hundreds of applications without getting any bites or being ghosted outright altogether. So people are getting ghosted. It says, in addition to demanding higher pay and rethinking what they want out of a job, some workers are resigning because of burnout, putting added stress on employers. Yep, because a lot of people, and I'm going through this experience, are doing more positions and being paid for one position. And the remaining employees, workers are taking on extra duties as the companies struggle to fill positions, leading to workers to also feel burnt out. Wow, so many things to it. It's all the Lord, man. Lord is destroying this place. Now you have the systemic route where they're not giving Jakes none of these jobs. Still. It says the fact that black workers still have an unemployment rate way above that for high school dropouts. It means that the employers are just being picky. Like there's a saying, beggars can't be choosers. There's a lot of things to it. But this place, Babylon, is falling. Jeremiah 51:8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain. If so be she may be healed. So this place can be healed. And a balm, let's go to it. It's like a medicine for pain. Right? For her pain, if so, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. And the balm that they're trying to use, which is like an ointment for pain, which is like you rub it on you for pain. Guess what? Esau is trying to use money to fix Babylon, but it ain't gonna heal this place. It's sending out more stimulus checks, promising more unemployment. To these people, it's fixing, that bomb is working, but it ain't healing this place. It's Esau purposely crashing the dollar. So we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country. And we're witnessing a lot of people jumping ship. They getting the fuck up out of Babylon. Because they already made all the money. And now Babylon is coming out, taken out of their pockets. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the sky. It says, the Lord hath brought forth our righteousness. Come, let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord our God. So as you can see, check this out. Make bright the arrows representation of missiles. Gather the shields. The Lord hath raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes, which are the Russians. For this device is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is a vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple. So the Lord is ready to destroy this place. This place is getting ripe. Alright? Man, the Lord is going to weaken this place and let Russia take it out. And this place is going to be taken out by thermonuclear missiles. But yeah, as you can see, these jobs is through, man. These people are through because they don't want to work. And the scripture says, hate not laborious work. These people don't want to work hard anymore. For what? Because it's all they realize it's all vanity. And they all gonna die anyway, so why not quit? Yeah, but Lord, when it was edifying, quick to the point lesson. And nothing could heal Babylon. This place is about to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, man. And the Lord's about to take vengeance upon this place. Hey, double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. Shalom.